kiddos, welcome back to my channel. It's Ev, and today I'm going to be reviewing this Dyson straightener. I have honestly had my eye on the straightener for a while, but I did want to wait until the hype died down in order for me to make an actual assessment of it for myself. If you are new here, welcome. And just so you know, usually my reviews are very, very detailed. That is not going to be this. I am going to be using this, but long-term use will actually give me the final results that I'm looking for. So this is just an initial first impressions. And yes, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. This is a very expensive straightener, but I am willing to invest, and I will be going over all of the reasons why later in the video. So why don't we just jump into the demo portion and I'll show you guys everything that happens. Hey guys, so I am going to be straightening my hair. This is what things are looking like. I've had my hair in these braids, these pigtails for, I want to say 3 or 4 days. Actually 4 days. I think I blew my hair out on a Tuesday. And I just didn't do anything with it. I did use the Revere to blow out my hair. So, you know, we're trying to keep as much health in the strands as possible. So this is what things are looking like. This is all my hair pulled to the front here. Cute, you know, she cute. I have thought about rocking my hair just like this for a little bit, but I blew out my hair with the intention to straighten it. So that's what we're gonna do. And yes, as you guys already know, I have a super fancy straightener. Now, this is expensive, but I think with the technology, it could save your hair strand. We're gonna see how it actually does on kinky curly hair, afro, textured hair. A lot of people that I saw use this, their hair wasn't as kinky as mine, and I don't know if it's gonna work like I would like, but we're gonna see. So yeah. I also kind of want to see where my hair is at since I cut it a few months ago, and possibly trim to get rid of some of those layers, because you guys know we're trying to get rid of some layers. They're just not my friend. I did put it on 410. I could try a lower heat setting, but I really just don't think it's gonna do anything. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh, okay. So for anyone watching my channel for the first time, I just want to catch you guys up. I have never straightened my own natural hair myself. In the 4 years I've been natural, I have not done it myself. Last year I did get my hair straightened, but I went and got it done. I will link that above in the eye if you guys are interested. That was last year for my 30th birthday. And now I did cut it in August, like about 10 or 12 inches off, and this is my first time straightening my hair myself. This is what things are looking like, but oh my god, that got like really straight. That got really straight. Okay, now I want to tap the roots underneath here because I just feel like I took too big of a section, and these are pretty much my Teen Wolf sections right here. And yes, I already have like heat protectant and that stuff in my hair because whoa, whoa. See, I was totally expecting this to be like a kinky straight look, which I am okay with. I don't know if I want or need my hair to be bone straight when I straighten it, but this is pretty straight. Okay, now the ends are a little raggedy. Ooh. Let's go back through. Let's go back through. Okay, yeah. Less raggedy. Actually really straight. Really, really straight. Oh my god. Oh my god, my hair hasn't been this short in years. It hasn't been this short in years. I like it though. I think it's cute. I think it's longer. I think it's like an awkward length. It's longer than I wanted originally, but it is much shorter than what I had, and it's either like cut off some more inches or curl it back out. And I don't know where we're at the moment. I do want to grow my layers out though. I want you guys to know this is really hard to do. Hopefully that was in the frame. That's so funny though. Like the first time I'm straightening my hair myself, I can't even see it. You guys can see it. I hope this footage comes out good. But yeah, this is the process. You know what? Why don't I bump it down lower heat setting. Now it's on 365, but yo, that was quick. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully this doesn't take a super long time. You want it not to take a long time, but with high density hair, it does. It just does. You can't escape it. I think I want to bump it back up to 410. And it's ready. So as you guys just saw, 365 is not the temperature for me. It would definitely have to be 410, and that is the highest heat setting that it comes in. As far as it being heavy, I definitely believe this is heavier than regular straighteners, but it wasn't uncomfortable for me. I actually didn't mind the heaviness of it. I just felt like it, I don't know, kind of helped with the straightening process. And this is the experimental side of my hair, so a couple pieces did come out puffier than I would have liked, but I think I just needed to go slower in general. I also think the heat protectant that I used, it just had too much water in it and it started to revert my hair, so that was harder as well. So I switched back to my regular heat protectant because I was experimenting with products this day. I do think it glided through my hair without catching any hairs on the side or like any hairs in the plaits. I've definitely had that problem with other straighteners, and this was not that, so that's a good thing. And I did feel like I needed to keep putting it on the charger just because in order for the charge to last, as long as I needed to get one half of my head done, like that's what you have to do. And I did need to go through with multiple passes, especially with tapping my roots and making sure that it goes all the way through to the end. I think it's less passes than I would have normally done, but definitely more than what I think is advertised, and that's just a hair texture thing. In my opinion, this is giving me glorified blowout looks, which I am actually here for. So this is one half of my head done. This is what things are looking like. And for someone who has not straightened her hair herself in years, and I mean like years and years and years and years, we're talking at least like 6 or 7 plus maybe 8 years. I have not actually straightened my hair on my own in years. I think this was a pretty good experience. As far as like how straight my hair is getting, this is the highest heat setting. And I tried to use it like they said, like one pass or whatever. And y'all saw me go back down to the 365. I tried to go slow, all of that stuff. And I think maybe I can get a better grasp on it on this half of my head. I will be doing this off camera. And you know, this is like the learning side because this really is my first impressions and my first time using it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue. I can definitely feel the single strand knots in my hair, like even more now. It's not as many as I thought, but I will be giving myself like a lightweight trim. And straightening your hair with layers is a little bit different than what I remember straightening my hair as, because it's just a whole different beast. Everything is just new, it's just different, So I'm gonna do this out of my head and then I'll come back and share my final thoughts. Here, I just wanted to show you guys in a little more detail. This is the side that is straightened, quote unquote straightened. And then this is the side that is the blowout. So that's what I mean by glorified blowout, because to me, it kind of looks similar. And like there's still a lot of texture in my hair. And a little length check for the win, but you guys know if you follow me on Instagram, my hair is a lot shorter than this now. So these are the final results. A few days later, I want to say maybe 3 days later. I plan on wearing my hair straight for like a month, so we'll see how long this lasts. But this is what things are looking like. As you can see, it has started to boof out a little bit more, but it was already kind of doing that during the straightening process. So these will be my final thoughts about everything. So number one, I actually like the look of my hair. If you are getting this straightener, if you have afro textured hair, tightly coiled hair, super kinky hair, then I don't know if this would be the straightener for you if you're going for super sleek, bone straight, because this did not give my hair that effect. I, however, like the effect that it did give my hair. And for me, honestly, I would rather know that I straightened my hair without any heat damage than potentially feeling like, oh my God, my hair is not gonna revert back. And we're just like playing Russian roulette with the heat damage. I don't like that. So once again, I will still have to monitor this and see if my hair reverts back, but because it's already started reverting back, like during the straightening process, I kind of feel like it's gonna be alright. Number 2, this is literally the softest I have ever felt my hair straight. Ever. In my whole 30 years of being on this earth, this is the softest I have ever felt my straightened hair. And I think that is just because of less heat. I know you're probably thinking, wouldn't a blowout feel even softer? But no. I don't know what they got going on in here. I don't know what the technology is in here. Obviously, they got the flexing plates and the less heat and not as many passes, and maybe all of that adds up. But this is the softest, and I mean this so seriously, the softest I've ever felt my hair straightened. And I like it. I like having soft hair. Last year when I straightened my hair, it was waist length. It was a lot longer, but my stylist used a babyless straightener, and this is not that. Like, they are not the same results, at least in me and my head of hair. I can't speak for everyone else. Maybe some people won't notice a difference, but I notice a difference. Like, after straightening, my hair was so soft, and still is very soft, and I can't completely explain that. Maybe it's the cut, I don't know, but my hair is very soft. I also do think that this saved me a little bit of time. Most of the time when I straighten my hair, because I have high density hair, it's just gonna take a long time. There ain't no saving time with that. But because the cord was not on there the whole time, I do feel like I had more freedom to like move my elbow around and get into the nooks and crannies like I want. Instead of moving my head and manipulating my head around, it was more like manipulating this around, and I think that does cut off a few seconds every time. So I did feel like I was kind of going faster than what I remember doing with my hair from back in the day. So I am not a professional. Like I said, continued use will still need to happen. As far as first impressions, the aesthetic is very sleek. I really recommend. I did not get my hair caught in the sides. I did feel like that might happen a few times, but it was just user error and me not knowing what I'm doing. When using the straightener, I did eventually have to put it back on the charger, and I think putting it back on the charger every time I like did a pass was one of the things that was the saving grace. You can obviously hook up the cord to it if you want to. That is right here, and it does swivel around, so it is like a 360-degree range of motion when you do have to attach it if you would like. But if you do want to leave it cordless, like I said, just continually put it back on the charger. This is what the charger looks like, all this fun stuff. You guys know, if you are looking at the straightener, if you're thinking about getting it, there's so many other more detailed reviews out there than mine, but this is just my experience with it. Now, as far as it being worth the $500, is it $550? I think it's $500. I just think Dyson is a luxury price tag, and if you're waiting for it to go on sale, or if you're trying to get it a little bit cheaper, okay. But if you want it to come down to the price of other straighteners, I just don't think that's gonna happen. I'm always here for innovative technology, and I do think that this is different. Like, it does not operate like the other straighteners, but that does not have to be a reason for you to get it. For me, I think, once again, I plan on doing more heat styling in the future, just because I would like to experiment more with my hair. So this is a safer way for me to do that. But if you just want to get a regular straightener, I don't know if you need to spend this amount of money to get different results. That's up to you and your budget. I do think the flexing plates are kind of a big deal. I did not have to hold my hair in there like I normally do, and you can touch the end of it, which is great. But as for me and my hair, like I said, we'll see. We'll catch the reversion test. We'll see what happens with that. And if my hair bounces back, like I said, I'm really not scared, and I like having peace of mind. So this was a very expensive straightening routine. You guys know I used the Revere. I think that's $400. This is $500. The products that I used were also kind of expensive, and I'm not saying you have to go out and do any of this and be extra like me. But if you would like to go back and forth between having your afro or a twist out and like healthy curls and straightening your hair and having it feel soft, not crunchy, smell good and not burnt, have innovative technology that is protecting it and not just straightening it and styling it, because let's be honest, the straightening process is a damaging one, and in order to get it to be as less damaging as possible, I was willing to try this out and see. I am gonna keep it. I am gonna go through a few more turns with this, and just probably over the winter season, because that is what would benefit me the most. Straightening your hair in the summer, in my opinion, is pointless. So yeah, that is my initial review. I will definitely catch you guys up, and the next time I straighten my hair, then you'll see that as well. But just stay tuned for an update, and I will link this down below in the description box if you are interested. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.